Alright, so I wanted to do a quick video on what is installed in this model. It is brand new, and I installed a Soundtrack Tsunami 2. It has a 1-inch round speaker in it. It also has the current keeper, so if you go over a dirty track, or if the power cuts off for just like a couple seconds, it'll keep going. It did come factory with this whip antenna. I did replace it. All I did is drill through and put a metal, it's like a spring steel in there. So it looks identical. It's just not going to get knocked off if you bump it. It did have lenses for the class lights. I did go ahead and put, you're not going to be able to see it until I turn them on, but LEDs behind there, they're only white. So going through the functions, let's see. Here's the lights. I always change out the lights on my models because they're just never bright enough. And that is a Miniatronics 3mm LED. And it's got one in the back as well. So that's function 0. If I jump up to the 20s, you have, toggle that on and off, and it looks like it's flickering. That's just the camera picking it up. It's not flickering. It's set at a lower brightness. So 24 turns on your ground lights and your step lights. 25 turns on your number boards. 26 turns on the front class lights, and 27 turns on the back. And let me go ahead and reverse it so you can see the Alright, so I'll go ahead and turn it back around again. I'll just go through a couple quick functions. The bell, I think it's only turned up about 1/4 right now, and under CV128 you can adjust that. The horn, then I'm going to start it up. And you press F11 for brake. I'm going to dim the lights here a little bit and see if the camera picks it up better. Yeah, again, it's not going to flash like that when you're looking at it. So it's got step lights in all four corners, and then a ground light on each side. And it looks on here a bit brighter. Let's see if I can change that. Yeah, it's not going to let me change it a whole lot. That's fairly close. But it is just a little darker than that to look more realistic. And then the other thing I programmed or set the CVs for was the DDE, which is the digital dynamic exhaust. So if you're going uphill or pulling a load, or yeah, it basically just senses when the engine has to work harder. So just as an example, I'm going to pull up to this bumper. Okay, I've got it turned down to 1, and I'm not touching the throttle. You're automatically notched up. So if I turn the throttle down and reverse it, I do the same thing just by putting my fingers on the track. And then when you hit F6, when you're at idle, that's what goes ahead and shuts it down. And go ahead and turn the lights off. You got 24, 25, 26, 27, and the headlight.